Hello, my name is Brooklyn, and these are all the books I plan on reading this October. Big emphasis on plan on because I always do these big stacks and I don't always finish them. So I'll show you. One of them is actually a reread. I first read this book in 2022, and ever since I read it, I've been reading it yearly, and that is going to be The Picture of Dorian Gray. This copy is the uncensored version, which is like different lines or scenes that Oscar Wilde cut out because he can publish it, because it was very homoerotic. It is about our main character, Dorian, who, in order to preserve his beauty as he ages, decides to sell his soul and put it into a painting. And over the course of the story, his soul deteriorates in the painting, and the painting reflects that. It is a beautiful story. It deals with, of course, the morality of men and the extent that they would go to in order to hold on to whatever worldly possession that they so desire. It has amazing lines of just love. It has great grand prose. It is just absolutely beautiful. I love this book. So that's The Picture of Dorian Gray. Next is a book that I have not read before, and that is going to be Crime and Punishment. I have a hardback version of it, so it doesn't have like a cover or anything. I've already started annotating it. Oops, not falling out. Wait. This is going to be my first ever introduction to Dostoevsky. The only other Russian writer that I've read up to this point is Tolstoy, when I read War and Peace. So far, I don't really have a say so far. I think I'm on page like 40, but it is pretty good. Our main character is basically about a man who commits murder and his slow descent into insanity. So I'm gonna go through this probably for this October. Next up is actually a Tolstoy, and I'm going to be reading and annotating Anna Karenina. I've already started. Every time I come back to Tolstoy, I just remember why I love reading from him so much. He has such depth in his characters. Every time I'm introduced to one of his main characters, I care so much about them. He has great, I call them roundtable talks, where he basically has great philosophical talks with the different characters when they take like a moment to sit down and talk about whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna be working through this. So, well, let me give you the plot. So basically, Anna Karenina is about the affair between our main character, Anna, and I think a prince. And basically, that's all I know. So I'm basically kind of just hopping into this. So there's Anna Karenina. I really want to get to this book, Amore. I'm not gonna lie, I was struck by vanity and I kind of picked it up because, I mean, just look, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Let me try again. It's about our main character, and her human bloodline is connected to a family of vampires that basically feed off of them in order for them to survive. It's like this agreement. And she basically goes to this university in order to live with a vampire, I believe. I think so. And that's all I know. I've only seen good reviews about this. I've not started it yet. Very excited to start this October. I think it's like the most spooky book that I have in my stack, so there you go. And the last book is from an author that I absolutely love, and I'm very excited about this. And it's gonna be Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. I love Susanna Clarke. I read Piranesi back in June, and it was a great story. I love how I got to discover who Piranesi was throughout the narration. I loved kind of picking up clues as to where he came from and who he was and his life. And this is not like Piranesi, but it is by the same great author. So it's basically about two magicians who come together in order to bring back magic into your society, back into London. That's all I know. I know it has a really great magical system. It's very slow paced. It has footnotes. Like, it's just a well thought out story. So I'm very excited for Jonathan Strange in Mr. Norrell. So we'll see if I actually read all of those this October. Very ambitious, but I'm excited. Okay, that is all for now. I will see you soon. Bye.